Hello, everyone, and welcome to one more episode of Hacking Hinduism while hiking. So, today we'll discuss one very interesting term. Before that, let's start with a quick question. How many sense organs do you think we have? So, as per the Western knowledge and philosophy and anatomy, we know that we mostly have five, and recently there has been a discovery of a sixth sense, which is the sense of stabilizing our body. But in Oriental philosophy, both in Hinduism and Buddhism, there is another sense organ, and that's loosely translates to mind. Not exactly mind, because it's much different and has got different purpose than mind. In Oriental philosophy, it is called mana. So, what is mana? So, the thing is that when we sense anything with our existing five sense organs like touch, listening to, looking at things, we don't exactly see or hear the exact things out there. The sense organs create the sensations or signal that goes, and they are manipulated or interpreted in our mind, and that's what goes to our prefrontal cortex or cortex, and that's what we perceive. So what we perceive is not the signal that is sent by our sense organs. They always go through this layer of thing that attaches extra things on that. For example, let's say I am wearing glasses. So from that logic, by that logic, is this glasses is pair of glass an extra sense of senses? No, because the glasses do not create new things. They just show things clearly that is already there. But if you think of mana, the mind that attaches other things to what we exactly see, they actually add more information to what is sent by the sense organs. So, sense organs create sensations. They are taken by mana, and mana then attaches more things, more context, likes and dislikes, and that is then sent to our brain, and that is what we perceive. So that is why mana is the sixth sense in Eastern philosophy. And in Buddhism, there is a nice distinction, and they call it Panati and Paramatha. So Paramatha is basically the raw sensory signals that our five original sensors create, and Panati is when those sensory signals have gone through this manipulation, this enrichment by mana, and then that creates what is called Panati. So Panati is sensory signals. In addition to that, enriched by mana. So that's just an interesting thing to think about, and try to think about that. Try to be mindful of that when next you try to use any of your sense organs. Like you see anything, you hear and listen anything, you touch anything. Try to think what you see and what you hear, or what you touch or what you taste. What part of that is actual raw sensory signal, and what part of that has been enriched by mana. And the more you observe that, the more you will see and you realize that mana by all rights is actually a new sense organs, because that creates more information in addition to what is being perceived by the five original senses. So let us stop here. In the next episode, we'll talk more about this, and we'll try to analyze what is the cause of fear or sorrow as per yoga or yogic principles. Again, don't forget to like or subscribe, as they all say. And if you have any questions, please comment, and I shall try to elaborate on that if I can. If I cannot, I'll try to seek help and still get back with some answer. But again, as I have told, Eastern philosophies are not about giving prescriptive answers. It's about inquiry, and we do the inquiry together. Thanks everyone.